Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nichols. Episode 5, Role Reversal.
Monday. Calories 4,600, units of alcohol 12. Tuesday. Calories about the same. No, there was the cheese roll during Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. Although actually that went on until 2 a.m, so perhaps put that into Wednesday. Except Wednesday was curry night at the Lockkeeper's Arms, so I need to redistribute some of those calories and the 30 units of alcohol. Maybe Thursday. No, Thursday was the Writers' Guild committee meeting, so no room there. Start again. Monday. Calories 5,800. Doesn't have to be exact. I rather think there might be a book in this.
Wasn't it T.S. Eliot who wrote of measuring out one's life in coffee spoons? He was lucky not to live in an age where cardiac departments require the already overburdened writer to keep a food diary. Not just coffee spoons, but sweet-ex, biscuits, crisps, sausage rolls, and the whole litany of demonised aids to creativity. So I'll take no lessons from Mr. Eliot, with his fat salary from the bank and his cushy number at Faber and Faber. And he was American, couldn't spell centre or theatre, and called prawns shrimp, if you please.
Ah, yes, sardines on Thursday night, oily fish. That'll tick the right box, as the 12-year-olds say. Then if I gloss over the liver sandwich from Friday breakfast, I'm down to 3,000. Getting there. Well, you needn't look like that, Elgar. You ate a frog this morning. That's not exactly looking after your body, is it?
Can I ask you one question?
If it's about the pages being stuck together, I should point out that it's diabetic marmalade.
That's no use to you at all. It's just another myth dreamed up by our friends in the marketing department. But what I am interested to know is, how long are you planning to live?
I did buy a return bus ticket to come to the hospital, so I suppose that constitutes a measure of optimism.
Well, it's misplaced, I have to tell you, on the evidence of your food diary, and more strikingly, and I suspect rather more accurately, your lipid profile. Good cholesterol 3.1, bad cholesterol 8.4, triglycerides 4.6. Yes, are you aware of the significance of this?
Vaguely.
I'd say not, or you wouldn't be persisting with your idiotic lifestyle.
I'm doing my best.
No, you aren't. Not for someone who's had a triple bypass. If I was in charge of this hospital, which unfortunately I'm not, I'd give instructions that people who smoke and drink as much as you do should be turned away at the gates to make room for the genuinely sick.
Right.
But until that day arrives, I suppose I'd better increase the burden on the taxpayer by putting you on a higher level of statin. Right, there's your prescription. Do you pay for your medication?
No, I'm registered as unemployed.
I see. So you can't even blame your condition on pressure of work, can you? Can you?
No.
No. The pharmacy's on the ground floor. A&E is just around the corner for when you have your stroke.
Large latte, please. Oh, no, on second thoughts, regular cappuccino. Regular's small, isn't it?
No, regular's large. Tall is small.
Obviously. Then tall cappuccino.
Right. Do you want sprinkles on that? Chocolate? Cinnamon?
Yes. Oh, no, rather, no. Just as it comes. The rest of my life starts here.
Come on, Beardy, hurry up. There's people dying of superbugs while you're making your mind up.
Oh, hello, Dave.
If a writer is ever feeling battered by criticism and generally low in spirits, there's nothing like sitting in a hospital food court with an out-of-work actor to raise the self-esteem. Dave Wang and I first worked together on my episode of Tenko, Escape from the Bamboo Noose, or Bamboo Nose, as it infuriatingly continues to say on the Internet Movie Database. Since Dave's harrowing, and one has to say protracted, death scene face down in a studio swamp, our career paths have crisscrossed like so many jungle tracks, some broad and sunlit, others dark and tangled with no catering wagon at the end.
Yes, Dave, you and I have come a long way in the last 25 years.
No, we haven't. You're still wearing the same fishing hat.
Well, you're looking very spruce, I must say.
Yeah, things on a bit of an upward curve at the moment.
So, are you still strutting your stuff as the Aylesbury United mascot? Well, waddling your stuff.
Nah, knocked that on the head. It was the travelling got to me. That and the costume. So bloody hot. And I ended up with eczema off the big beak. Wound up in here in the run-up to Christmas, which meant I wasn't available to do Santa Claus by the fountain in the Galleria.
Really? Ever heard of picking up the phone?
Oh, well, I can pass your name on if you like.
No, well, actually, I'm probably going to be doing a book. I think I'm on a bit of an upswing myself.
Well, worked out for the best then, because if I hadn't come here, I wouldn't have got involved in the registrar's training programme.
And what do you have to do for that? Pretend to be a corpse?
Wednesdays, yeah, but today, for example, I'm awkward outpatient, bit of a stuck-up type, hence the suit, and the trainee doctors, they have to deal with me.
Oh, I've heard about this. It's called role-playing. Another asinine waste of taxpayers' money.
It's cash in hand is what it is, brown envelope on your way out.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be good at it. You get up people's noses without even thinking about it.
That's very flattering of you.
And some of these young doctors, they don't know if they're coming or going. £100 a day. You'd have to do 10 of your police identity parades to earn that much, and you can sit down and you don't have to look guilty. Where else are you going to earn that kind of money?
Well, by writing a bestseller.
Ed, what is this?
I thought it was perfectly obvious.
Calories 4,600, units of alcohol 12.
Yes, I thought it might be fun to start each entry that way. It's a light-hearted self-help book, you see, for the person of a certain age who's on his own.
Right, so a singleton. Look, if this is a joke, like one of those weird emails you send with Latin in, I just don't get it.
Well, I thought it could be called something along the lines of Spring Clean Your Autumn.
Ed, this is like one of the most stressful weeks of my life, yeah? We're merging with another agency. I'm going to have to reapply for my job, and you are trying to sell me something that in the last 10 years has been a book, and another book, and 2 movies, and a newspaper column, and a box of chocolates, and a range of cosmetics.
Has it?
You just nicked Bridget Jones's diary.
I really don't understand you, Ping. You're forever telling me that the secret of publishing isn't to be original, but to come up with something just the same. Well, I do exactly that, and you hurl it back in my face. I mean, to be perfectly frank, you deserve to be merged.
Oh, Ed, go away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, that was very thoughtless of me. So, tell me, what's going to happen exactly?
Felix is amalgamating the agency with DC Charles.
Really? Why?
He died.
Oh, dear.
I mean, he was like 62.
Oh, well.
So that's why we're all having to reapply for our jobs.
Do you mean I might be getting another agent instead of you?
Hopefully not, but yeah.
Well, perhaps I'd better just hang on to this treatment. I could end up with someone even younger than you who's never even heard of Bridget Jones. Oh, said the wrong thing again, haven't I? Here, look, blow your nose on this. I can always print up another copy, I suppose.
Wednesday. Projected income from proposed book, £0, 0p. Outstanding bills, £375.50. At times like these, the writer must scavenge like a lone prairie dog to survive and earn money. While George Orwell skivvied in a Paris kitchen and Albert Camus kept goal for Algeria, Ed Reardon, too, is obliged to cast himself into a hostile wilderness of dangerous uncertainties, otherwise known as my weekly writing class.
If you don't take your anorak off, you won't feel the benefit.
Thank you, Olive. Force of habit. I'm trying to cut down on my heating bills at home.
Are you not on economy 7?
No, what's that?
I reckon that saves me about £200 a year. Going to my kitchen at 1 minute past midnight, it's like Billy Smart's. Everything happening at once. Washing machine, tumble dryer, George Foreman lean mean grilling machine. That eats it up.
Thank you, Stan. And chill penury is something that every writer must be prepared to overcome.
Not us, we've got our pensions.
And I've got me 22k from Severn Trent on top of that.
Oh, I'm very happy for you, Stan. But a serious writer must be prepared to work without the benefit of a safety net, to borrow your Billy Smart's analogy.
I'm not a serious writer. I'm just doing this for fun, supposedly.
I wouldn't be here if I could still be a medical guinea pig.
Oh, I used to like that. Pretending to be a patient for the hospital students. You'd go in, get a cup of tea, put your nightie on, and it was 20 questions. I could make them blush, just like that. Yeah, but they were wrong about my leg. Barking up the wrong tree entirely. Pity it's all come to an end.
Oh, has it? According to a friend of mine, you can make quite a reasonable living out of it.
Well, this is it. It's all gone corporate now. The men in suits have got it all sewn up.
Yeah, it's a sad indictment on our times that there are those who seek to make money out of what was once a civic duty. Anyway, where were we?
The Algerian goalie.
Ah, yes, Albert Camus. L'étranger.
Come on, Biddy. There's an empty table there.
But that's reserved for hospital staff.
That's us now, mate. We're an integral part of the NHS. Get us a couple of sachets of brown sauce.
It says condiments for doctors only.
We hold the future careers of doctors in the palm of our hands. Smell that.
Shepherd's pie past its best.
Power. Smell of. We're the ones in charge now.
Yes, I suppose I did wrong foot a couple of the more junior 12-year-olds.
I made two of mine cry. What you got this afternoon?
Let's have a look at the notes. Graves' disease.
Oh, that's good. You're doing it already. Eyes bulging out.
Well, no, I was just looking to see if it says when we get paid.
Oh, they come round with your envelope at the end. I'll give you a lift home if you like.
Thanks very much.
Park my van in the chair of hospital trust space. Like to see her tell me to move, have her out of her job in no time.
Yes, I can see how this could become quite addictive, Dave.
Short-sighted. Toothache. No.
Oh, for heaven's sake, girl, my eyes! Throbbing pain, throbbing at my temples.
You're a werewolf. Thyroid.
Oh, at last, dear, oh dear.
Well done, Dr. Rampal. OK, that's all for today.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Good luck, Dr. Rampal. Hope they find a job for you somewhere.
Some nice work there, Ed.
Oh, that's very kind. You never really know till you get out there in front of the audience, on the ice, as we say. So, how do we do this, Matt, is it, I'm assuming? Do I get my brown envelope from you now? Or
Yeah, here we are.
Cocoa Cabone, I think. So, when do you need me next? Tomorrow morning? I can be here whenever you like.
Whoa. Lots of nice work there, as I say, but room for improvement. I mean, you did go off script there at the end.
Well, of course, I wasn't going to take the werewolf diagnosis lying down.
So, probably, what we'll do is have a little look at how your role plays went today, maybe chat to the client, and very possibly we'll get back to you, perhaps.
Right. Well, it'd be lovely to work with you again, Matt. And, by the way, I can do very high triglycerides and sciatica.
Fantastic.
Just to plant the thought.
Friday. With my future career as a role player still uncertain, I thought it prudent to keep all my professional options open and put in an appearance among the mourners at the funeral of the Uber literary agent D.C. Charles, reason for whose demise was lunch with my own agent Felix, calories 12,000, units of alcohol 65, increased annual turnover to Felix Jeffrey Associates due to the acquisition of the late D.C.'s clients, approximately £30 million. Estimates vary. You could hardly hear Felix's eulogy above the scribbling of calculations on the service sheets.
And as you know, as I called for the bill and the paramedics, I became aware of the immense responsibility of looking after Desmond's many distinguished clients. For what, after all, is a literary agent?
A blood-sucking glutton.
And isn't it marvellous that we live in a country where that sort of thing can still be said without anyone being taken out and shot? A literary agent is a good shepherd, and I aim to be a very good shepherd indeed to the sheep or authors who are now entrusted to my agency's care. And that includes looking after not only the estates of the late Ivy Compton Burnett and A. Houseman, but also those authors who are happily still with us, heavy hitters responsible for such blue-chip titles as patio cookery, more patio cookery, pubs where you can drink naked, and not forgetting cook the Kevin Peterson way. Welcome one and all to Felix Jeffrey Associates International.
No, I won't, thank you.
Ed? But it's free.
I have to stay sharp now, Ping, if I'm going to compete with the author of Pubs Where You Can Drink Naked and Ivy Compton Burnett. Have you reapplied for your job yet?
No? Why? Have you heard something?
Oh, hi, Ping. It's Pepsi. You remember me?
Oh, yeah, hi, Betsy. This is Ed.
Hello, Pepsi.
Yeah, Ping. I think I got your room at the Frankfurt Book Fair. I keep meaning to say sorry about that. I really hope you found somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I thought you would. So, looks like we're going to be rivals, Ping, fighting for the same job.
Yeah, to the death. Rubbish when you have to shaft your mates, isn't it?
How many clients have you got, Ping? Just a select few, yeah?
Well, there's myself.
I've got loads of others apart from Ed.
Are you Ed Reardon?
It's a fair cop. As one of my titles has it.
The unofficial prime suspect book. That was you. Oh, that was totally brilliant.
Yeah, but I got it for him.
So, what are you working on at the moment, Ed?
Well, I did have an idea for a humorous diary about a man of a certain age, but I've been told by Queenie Leavis here that it's too derivative.
We just don't need another Bridget Jones.
Bridget who?
Ah. Well now, Pepsi, perhaps you and I should have a conversation over lunch sometime.
You're not allowed lunch, Ed.
Give me a call any time, Ed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really got to go and talk to A.E. Hanson.
Oh, well, good luck.
She's dead, Pepsi. So ignorant. See you at the interview.
Justice Houseman himself was shrewd enough not to succumb to the blandishments of some Edwardian Pepsi and give up the day job. I too thought it advisable to accept another day's work role-playing at the local hospital. As my new employer explained, a vacancy had arisen due to a bitter irony that would have appealed to the Shropshire lad himself.
So, today you're Graham Patterson. You're interviewing prospective CEOs of the East Hertfordshire Primary Healthcare Trust.
You mean pretend prospective CEOs?
No, these are all genuine applicants.
You mean for those jobs in that bit of the paper I put under the cap bowl? I have a say in deciding who gets them.
Very much so. And here are the briefing notes for when you're Graham Patterson.
That's bigger than my last 5 books put together, without the pictures.
I'm sorry we're having to fast-track you through this, but we've had an unfortunate experience with Mr. Wang.
Oh, drunk again. Sorry, inebriation issues.
Absolutely not, but sadly, one of the applicants recognised Mr. Wang from an episode of Holby City he'd seen on UK Gold the night before.
Why was that a problem?
If you think about it, you've got a hospital porter interviewing a potential chief executive.
Well, if I think about it, I'd go mad, because the whole thing is like a hall of mirrors. I mean, what happened to the old-fashioned appearance before a board?
Ed, do you want the role-play assignment or not?
Oh, yes, very much. So, yes, I'll digest these notes and be ready to inhabit the character at your convenience.
Fantastic. I'm really excited about this.
Just one thing.
Of course, it's £250 plus expenses if you need to buy pens to put in your top pocket, that sort of thing.
Excellent. No, it's just the name, Graham Patterson. Could it... it's early days, yes, I know, but it feels more like a Lance Patterson to me.
Afraid that's non-negotiable. We've had the laminated badge made and the nameplate for your desk.
No doubt that's been approved by one of your focus groups.
2, actually. One for Graham and one for Patterson.
Monday, or whatever day of the week it is in the brave new world of drama-based human resources recruitment assessments. Applicants 4, Gibbering Rex also 4. Not since that never-to-be-repeated day at school when the masters served us our Christmas dinner have I experienced the giddy euphoria of power without responsibility. The beetling brow, the quizzical look over the top of the spectacles, the thumbs hooked into the lapels, I deployed them all. The only cloud on the horizon, as a hard morning's intimidation drew to a close, was the prospect of yet another low-cholesterol, alcohol-free lunch, as prescribed by my cardiac consultant, who, as luck would have it, turned out to be applicant number 5.
Right, I'll just sit at the back and let you guys talk turkey.
Thank you.
I didn't tell you to sit down, Mr. Travis, but since you have, we may as well get on with it.
Sorry, Mr. Patterson.
So consumed was he by his ambition to control the fates of East Hertfordshire's health workers and patients that he didn't even recognise one of his own. So, Mr. Travers, the situation is that you have an overcrowded hospital. My department's having to deal with a media storm about patients being left on trolleys. As the CEO of the PHT in question, how do you propose to deal with it?
Well, what I would say is that waiting lists have continued to come down and nobody will have to wait on a trolley in a corridor for longer than...
Yes, we've heard all the platitudes. I've heard them several times this morning already. Now, Mr. Travers, I wash.
I'm sorry, Mr. Patterson, but if it's the truth, I don't see what else I can...
truth, is it? I thought you were being paid to come up with solutions. All right, what about reducing the backlog by, for the sake of example, turning away people at the gates because they smoke and drink and overeat?
Well, yes, that's a good... way of making the situation even worse because it flies in the face of everything the National Health Service stands for. Free treatment for everybody at the point of...
Blah, blah, blah. Tell me, Mr. Travers, do you smoke?
No. Well, no, not really.
Well, which is it? The ash on your waistcoat would suggest that you do.
Well, I was a bit nervous. I had a cigarette outside.
And how about drink? How many units a week? More than 21?
Oh, well, that's an arbitrary figure plucked out of the air by the Department of Health back in the 70s.
Oh. So you peddle marketing nonsense as well, then?
Well,
Forgive me, Mr. Travers, what I see before me is an alcohol-abusing nicotine addict who has no confidence in his own medical opinion. I'm confused. What on earth do you think qualifies you for this executive position?
Well, over 25 years of service at the...
I do believe you're going to say coalface, aren't you? We're talking about a hospital, not a pit, even though the lifts might be similar.
Look, I really need this job. Yeah, I've just got divorced. There's the children's school fees, some debts.
The truth at last. Poking its head up like the first daffodil of spring. Mr. Travers, if you're a fit person to run a health trust, then the moon is made of cheese, and my name is not Graham Patterson. And talking of cheese, you're keeping me from my lunch. Good morning. Oh, this is the life, Elgar. Back on the sauce, job satisfaction, dinner on the table. On the floor, in your case. Guardian Society. Where will Graham Patterson strike next? Just put your paw somewhere. Go on, anywhere. British Nuclear Fuels looking for a press officer? They won't know what hit 'em. Brent Council Social Services. That will be like taking candy from a baby. Go. Yeah. Yes. Oh, hello, Matt. Yes, Graham Patterson here. Oh, thank you, that's very kind of you. I'm a mere catalyst, really, revealing what's already there. Next Tuesday? Yes, absolutely. Where is it? Where won't they be expecting the Spanish Inquisition this time? Very upmarket. Graham Patterson again, is it? Oh, better wear a cravat for that.
Oh, hello, Beardy.
Quentin Lejeune to you.
Yeah, me too. What we got today, then?
I've only just started reading the notes because my attention's been elsewhere.
Yeah, you nearly finished that bowl of rice crackers yourself. Oi, Sonny, can we have a refill over here, please?
It appears to be some sort of restructuring of a media company.
Great, this, isn't it? Free snacks, posh name, West End Hotel, 250 quid a day. Who want to run British Gas or the Olympic Committee when you can be guys like us deciding their fate? Have your lunch and you're at the pictures by the afternoon. Minimum stress.
Yeah, it's an unusual take on man's desire to make his mark on the world.
Talk about making a mark. You see that pilot they put in charge of London Transport, the one who gave his wife a jet? That was one of mine. Teach him to do me for fare dodging.
Dave, would you just excuse me for a moment?
Yeah. And hurry that waiter up with the crackers. Who appointed the staff here, cowboys?
Hello, Ping. What are you doing here?
Ed, will you stop stalking me, yeah? Talk to the accounts department. This is only like the most important day of my life.
Why? Is Johnny Depp brunching here or something?
No, it's my job interview. And I've got to get my head round this role play, pretending to impress a new client.
It wouldn't be Quentin Lejeune, would it?
Yes, but how do... Oh, MG.
Right, I'll just sit at the back and let you guys talk turkey.
Thank you. So, Ping.
Yeah? Yes.
It's a very interesting name. How did it come about?
Well, like, my real name's Pandora, which is really embarrassing, and there's 4 others at the agency already, and, like, my family's name is Ingleby Thomas, so it's like squashing the whole thing together, but I really, really like your books. God, they're brilliant.
Oh, that's encouraging. What do you particularly like about them?
Oh, I just like all the stuff that's in them.
You mean the writing?
Yeah, I really, really like your writing.
Good. You wouldn't mind just saying that again, would you?
I really, really like your writing, Quentin.
That's so refreshing, because you wouldn't believe some of the agents I've had to deal with. They don't return your phone calls. They expect you to work for nothing. They never take you out to lunch.
Oh, that's not how I do it. I like have automatic lunch.
Where, in a pub?
No, In a proper 3-star place with pudding, wine and everything.
How many bottles?
Sorry to interrupt, but aren't we getting a bit bogged down in detail here?
Yes, sorry. So, Ping, if I were to come to you as a client, you'd guarantee me encouragement, personal touch, one-to-one attention?
Oh, yeah, totally one-to-one attention.
In fact, you'd treat me as though I were the only client on your books.
Absolutely. I treat you as if you were my only client.
Good.
With automatic lunch.
Excellent. Well, I think that's covered pretty much everything.
So, what did you think of your candidates, guys?
Well, Matt, I like Pepsi.
You mean you fancied her?
No, well, yeah, obviously, but I like what she said.
Yes, I did too. When you asked her how she saw herself as an agent.
Yeah, very affecting, I found that.
What did she do? Offer not to take her 10%?
No, she described herself as a good shepherd, wanting to look after me like one of her flock.
Well, I'm afraid she stole that wholesale from a speech at a funeral service last week.
Did she? Well, that's a tick in the wrong box.
So she's a bit unscrupulous. That's what you want in an agent, isn't it?
Hardly reflects well on us, though, does it?
No, the one I liked was the little girl, what was her name? Georgiana, was it? Ping. That's it, Ping. As you can see, my boxes are positively disintegrating under the sheer weight of ticks.
Cool. OK. Hang on a minute. How do you know she heard it at a funeral service? Whose funeral was it?
Ah, here comes the man with the rice crackers. Tuesday. Never having knowingly committed an altruistic act in a professional context before, I was surprised by the agreeable sensation brought on by knowing that my efforts at getting Ping rehired had worked. Less agreeable, and rather more familiar, was the letter telling me my role-playing days were over, as a consequence of not declaring an interest as a client of Matt's client. Dave Wang, on the other hand, continued his steady progress to world domination. Ah, I see George Galloway has been appointed the new ambassador to Israel, Elgar. It's got Dave's handiwork written all over it. Hello?
Hi, Ed.
Ah, Pandora.
Yeah.
Seriously, Ping, thank you again for the wonderful high-calorie lunch the other day. Did you get my thank you note?
Yeah, loved the Latin bit. Now, Ed, how do you fancy doing a book?
Certainly. New novel, perhaps? Collection of my unbroadcast radio plays.
I think it's high time you did a travel book, yeah?
Oh, that's very tempting. In the style of Paul Theroux, Patrick Lee Farmer.
Kevin Peterson.
Right. Where's he going? And would I have to meet him?
The Lake District, and no, you'd only do the walks.
Oh, dear God.
Only $2,000, but it'd be brilliant for lowering your cholesterol.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, with Stephanie Cole, John Fortune, Matt Green, Sally Hawkins, Rita May, Geoffrey McGiven, John Luke Roberts, Kim Wall, Geoffrey Whitehead, and Katie Wicks. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nichols. The producer was Dawn Ellis. Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nichols. Episode 6, Trimarans That Pass in the Night.
Monday, 02:35 hours. Still 300 miles off the Azores. Progress hampered by a fierce southeasterly, but more importantly, by the pitiful literary quality of the email dispatches of Kate Biggs, round-the-world yachtsperson, whose experiences I am forced to convert to book form or be driven by financial necessity to run away to see myself. Let's see this morning's log. More big waves today. Just what I didn't need. I thought yesterday's waves were big enough, but these are even bigger. Oh, dear God. Right. Let's colour this up a bit. Implacable tower blocks of spume. I think you're right, Elgar. We had merciless cathedrals of spume when she was off the Falklands 2 chapters ago. Can't let big waves go. Oh, Melville, thou shouldst be living at this hour.
Ed, you ready for another cup of coffee?
Yes, please. Not quite enough sugar in the last one.
Sorry.
No.
How's she getting on? Oh, not more big waves.
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about putting in some pirates or a giant squid to help this thing along a bit.
Well, if you wrote thrillers, you wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, you're dressed.
Does that mean we've got to go and do something together, like food shopping or visiting an antiques market?
I think you must be confusing me with someone else.
Like a normal person.
What do you mean?
No, Mary, I was just trying to pay you a compliment. I mean, I'm not used to...
You're expressing yourself in your own voice?
No, someone who understands the way I work. I've got to try and get Captain Pugwash, whatever her name is, out of the Roaring Forties by lunchtime.
Well, she really is in trouble if she's there. That's about 8,000 miles off course.
How did you know that?
I use it as a clue in the palindrome killers. Right, I'll leave you to share a ship's biscuit with Kate Biggs while I have my way with Inspector Wilkinson.
So, what about tonight?
Was that Kurdish thing on at the Rex?
Or we could just
go in the pub again.
Hello?
Yo-ho-ho, me hearties. How be the word count going, begorra, my life?
Oh, hello, Ping. Well, you'll be pleased to know that the ghostwriter's on course, even if Mrs. Biggs herself isn't.
Yeah, so, major news about the sales conference at Southampton, right?
I'll see you tonight.
Yes, see you there.
Ed, what's going on?
What? Nothing. Anyway, sales conference. Do you want me to appear alongside Kate Biggs, facing the firing squad of sales reps?
Ed, I heard another voice there.
Oh, did you?
It was a woman.
Yes, I think it was. Just a friend.
You haven't got any friends?
Well, I seem to have acquired one.
Ed, my office. Now.
But you're in London, Ping. And that line only works if you're a senior TV policeman with no home life and a drink problem.
OK, Ed, I'll pay your train fare. This is serious.
Monday. A more than usually significant entry in my personal journal. And to make it, I must snatch valuable moments from chronicling the progress of Kate Biggs aboard the good ship Tubing Solutions UK. But hers is not the only personal voyage of discovery. And while mine might not aspire to the Asda Red Hot Reed shelf next to the chewing gum display, it too began in the water. Mary Potter and I met some months ago at the local pool in what's known as the Writer's Lane, which, unlike the fast lane and the slow lane, is a corner of the shallow end where like-minded professionals gather not to do any swimming, but to complain about the BBC, delays in payment of fees, and pretty much anything that appears in the Guardian's G2 section. Last week, Mary and I found ourselves agreeing on public execution for weather girls who finished their forecasts with, "And that's your weather." After a couple of coffees in the cafeteria, one thing led to another.
And then you shagged her.
Oh, really, Ping?
Well, did you or didn't you?
I thought I'd come in to discuss the sales conference for Against the Current.
Ed, have you any idea of the effect this is going to have on your work?
I thought it would have helped it.
No, she's just going to distract you.
On the contrary, I'm on schedule to deliver the manuscript on time. I think I may have acquired a greater breadth of vision. Maybe even a tolerance that I didn't possess before.
Oh, no. She'll want you to go on holiday with her next, and then she'll give you ideas about having to be paid for everything. And next thing, I've got no books, and I'm out at lunchtime buying mother care vouchers. Oh, God.
No, she's a writer too. She understands the whole grisly process.
What's her name?
Mary Potter.
Ed, she's one of our clients.
I know.
Felix, get in here. Breaking news.
You see, now that's an example of where you could have said, "My office now."
Somebody mentioned breakfast?
Nobody did, Felix. We've got a crisis.
I'll say. I've spent the entire morning trying to get one of our authors out of trouble. She's got herself in the most ghastly entanglement with some layabout.
Wouldn't it be Mary Potter, would it?
I called her to see how the 35th Inspector Wilkinson mystery was progressing, and she was in the bloody boozer with him. I actually heard him say, "Did she want to go Dutch on another half pint of cider?" The fellow's a con man.
Felix, it's Ed.
Oh, worse and worse.
And if you'd eavesdropped on the rest of the conversation, Felix, you'd have realised it was a joke. I paid for the whole drink and, moreover, 2 pasties. And a packet of Thai chili sensations. Look, I've got the till receipt here.
Well, be that as it may, it's got to stop. This has the makings of a literary catastrophe of the magnitude of Geoffrey Archer being sent to prison.
Or being let out, to put it another way.
Ed, this is not funny.
You save your jest for the tap room. Or better still, your next humorous Christmas anthology, if indeed there is one, because I have to warn you, Ed, your actions are unprofessional, possibly illegal, and unless you desist from this concupiscence, you'll find yourself looking for another agent.
Would you like me to make the call to her, Ed? That's what personal management's all about.
No, I'll speak to Mary myself.
Well, thank heaven for that. Now, who's Peckish?
So I've been given a choice, Mary. Either you or a Christmas book that's selling for 1p on Amazon by Boxing Day.
I'm flattered to be in competition with, what was last year's masterpiece? 101 Places to Fart in Public.
No, that wasn't me, as they say. Pity, really. Sold over 100,000.
Bastards! You know that would have paid for a new boiler.
Anyway, we don't need to take any lectures on personal morality from somebody who uses his wife's private income to support his mistress in Belsize Park.
Yes. Left me in the lurch over the TV rights to Inspector Wilkinson. Do you know, it was the nearest I ever got. They made Midsummer Murders instead.
Well, surely they must get round to him eventually. They've done every other detective.
No, they won't. I'll have these meetings, and it always came down to the same thing. Does he have to do crosswords the whole time because it won't read on TV?
Oh, really? But you can see their point of view, I suppose.
It was ridiculous. That's fundamental to Wilkinson's forensic technique. It's his whole raison d'etre. I mean, you've read them.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
Just idiotic. I mean, look at Death by Anagram. 1 down, 15 to go. It wouldn't make sense without him doing the Times crossword. But all I get is, couldn't he do jigsaws instead?
Oh, ridiculous.
Tuesday. If this were a television play by the late Dennis Potter, at this stage, the hero, myself, would be turning to the camera and miming to the lyrics, "There may be trouble ahead," to be greeted invariably by a deluge of absurd overpraise from the critics, who always seemed conveniently to forget that another writer, myself again, had pioneered the miming technique some 5 years before Dennis in an inexplicably unproduced episode of The Anedin Line, for which I received no note of apology from the BBC, much less the second half of the fee. Nothing. But unlike Mary, my new companion, I have no time to dwell on the asinine mendacity of the 12-year-olds at TV Centre, who these days seem prepared to make anything up except television drama. Because according to the latest email from Kate Biggs, Tubular Solutions UK was now less than 100 miles from land.
Oh. If the waves get any bigger, I'm going to have to start throwing things overboard to make headway. Oh, start with your laptop, dear. Do us all a favour. Oh, where's that old Anedin Line script? There must be something usable in there. Off, Elgar! This is an important maritime rescue operation. Roland Rat's Christmas party. Hale and Pace go punk. Anedin Line. Oh, yes. Ah, Mary. Bit of a bad time, I'm afraid. Still 3,000 words
Well,
to
I
go.
thought you wanted a lift to your writing class.
Oh, God, so I did. Oh, thank you so much. Bless you for remembering that.
And after that, I was wondering, could I have a quick bath?
Of course. Can it wait till I get back?
Well, not really. I mean, I've got a deadline too, you know. See, the inspector's stuck on the final clue, and I have to resolve it in the bath. It's the only way I can do it. Well, don't you have a spare key?
Oh. So what I'd like us to think about this week is descriptive writing and the natural world. I'm thinking of Patrick O'Brien and the Raging Seas, Richard Hughes, A High Wind in Jamaica, Earthquakes and Volcanoes, well, Malcolm Lowry, I suppose.
Bilotti.
Well...
You can't leave him out. Nobody describes nature better than him.
I was thinking more of actual authors, Olive.
Oh, not good enough for him. Now he's chauffeur-driven.
Oh, Bilotti?
No, him. I saw him being dropped off by a lady friend.
Well, I don't know how you describe that so people would believe it.
And anyway, that's not really germane to this evening's topic, is it, Pearl?
No, it's between Mr. Reardon and whoever she is.
P-Reg. Rusty, I know. Not much of a catch, I'd have thought.
I think it's nice that Mr. Reardon's got somebody at his time of life. We thought you'd always be on your own, like Stephen Fry.
No, Stephen's found love at long last, according to Take a Break.
More fool him, then. You want to be your own boss, so you can shut your own front door on the lot of them. Slide the deadlock across, activate the alarm, then you can do what you want.
Well, I shall bear all this helpful advice in mind, but to return to the natural world...
Have you written anything at all since this carry-on started?
Yes, in fact, I've been working with the yachtswoman Kate Biggs on her account of her epic solo voyage around the world. I'm helping
describe her struggle with the unforgiving might of the vertiginous oceans, the ziggurats of foam. It's been quite a challenge.
Oh, why can't you just say big waves? It's her story, and she's a plain-speaking sort of lass.
Hasn't got a boyfriend, though. Mind you, who'd want to go out with her when she's off round Cape Horn every 5 minutes?
I would, like a shot. Quiet life. Nobody else to take into consideration. Paradise.
Yes, that's an interesting point of view, Stan, and one with a lot to recommend it.
So you haven't given her your key yet, then?
What?
Blushing.
Thursday. It's been a titanic struggle between man and nature, but finally we're at journey's end. And after toiling through the lonely watches of the night, I have managed to deliver the completed manuscript, minus what I thought of as the lyrical passages, but what able sea woman Biggs was pleased to call the over-the-top bits which don't really sound like me. Thank you, C.S. Forrester. As I sit in my scrivener's cabin on the 15th floor of the Southampton Stackis, I can only be thankful that it isn't me who has to face the unsmiling phalanx of hard-bitten sales reps at this afternoon's book launch. Little do they know what a Sargasso sea of stagnant prose is about to engulf them.
Then I looked out of the porthole, and guess what I saw? Just what I didn't need. More big waves. Hairy moment number 204. I had two options. A, clamber up the rigging and reset the spinning.
Dear God, aren't these people supposed to know about what sells books?
No, it's brilliant. They love her.
I'm afraid I failed to see how that story of her dropping her washing-up brush is more excited than the struggle with the giant squid that I provided.
But she's a natural. The thing about Kate, she's a genuine have-a-go hero, but she's like the girl next door and you fancy her.
Not after what she did to my description of the Cutlass fight off Cadiz.
But the rewrite is so much better, Ed. It's got a real something to it. What's the word?
Bathos?
That's it. I don't know what happened to you. Maybe it was getting rid of that woman.
That woman? Your client?
Yeah, but detective thrillers are 10 a penny. This is event publishing. What you and Kate have got is so unique, right?
So, it's all aboard for the first big wave of sales, guys.
Don't look at me, Ping. That joke's unique to her.
And the only flogging you'll see on board the good ship Tubing Solutions UK
this one's
is
mine.
100,000 pre-Christmas hardback sales.
Flogging, you see?
Seriously, though, that's more than enough from me. What say we splice the main brace?
Well, at the moment, the reps are all walking the plank in the swimming pool.
Oh, my God.
I declined to participate in the draw the breasts on the figurehead contest.
Sounds par for the course.
Oh, yes. There's to be strip crazy golf later.
When we did the Inspector Wilkinson omnibus, we gave each rep a book of crossword puzzles. Did they do them?
I deduce not.
And it was a total waste of magnifying glasses.
I think the treasure hunt's started.
What are you going to do? Try and find something to eat?
Yes, sandwich or something. And then climb into my solitary hammock.
Oh, poor you.
Hold him down, you Zulu warrior! Hold him down, you Zulu chief! Give me that glass! Chief! Give me another glass!
I've never said this to an author before, but you're a laugh.
Thank you.
Yeah, most of it's, can you get my book into Waterstones? My nan went in and couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Can you get me on Richard and Judy?
Pathetic. Can you, by the way?
Yeah, done deal, mate. They want Kate to go on next week. Adds 2 noughts to the sales fee straight off. I don't even have to get out of bed.
Yeah. What, still the back of the Mondeo, is it, Peter?
So you really think we've got a chance with this book, then?
Yeah, can't miss. You got your book tour, your supermarket promotion, your boat show.
Yeah, don't forget your author shag factor. 8.2 on the Legover scale.
Oh, very kind of you to say so.
No, not you, you pranny.
Whoa, it's raining, men.
Here's the boss!
Anyone dying of thirst over here?
Well, I did order some whiskey a little while ago.
Yeah, now, what if I said there was a case of rum from my sponsors behind the bar?
Kind of you, Kate.
Yep, rude not to.
Aha! Rum in the port bow!
No, don't you go, Ed. I want you and Kate to get to know each other.
I feel I know you pretty well already.
Oh, I just wanted to say thanks, Ed, for doing such a brilliant job.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I think the secret of ghostwriting is an ability to imagine oneself in the situation.
Yeah, Ed, actually, can we sit down? Kate's like been around the world. But we need to talk about what you guys are going to do together next. Because Kate's got a shed load of invites to speak at dinners and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not going to have time to think up speeches.
Oh, well, I'm happy to write the speeches. And eat the dinners too, if it helps. Go along as your Boswell.
I knew you'd get on. Well, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Oh, so tired. Combination of sea air and sales reps aftershave, it knocks you out.
Good night, Ping. And don't forget to put a chair against your door. You'll get a blast of lynx when you least expect it.
Mwah, Ed. Mwah, Kate.
Good night, Ping.
Hope I'm not keeping you from your bunk. Your body clock must be going haywire.
No. You're the first proper human contact I've had for 71 days.
Pretty lonely, eh?
Yeah. Well, you read the emails.
Lonely old job writing them up, too. Although I do have a cat.
Nobody else?
No. And you? What about, Kevin, the sailor who we wrote about so fondly in the earlier chapters? What of him?
He was going round the other way, so it never really stood a chance.
Oh, sorry.
Sounds like they've got stuck into the rum.
No, they still don't look like pirates, even with their shirts untucked and their ties round their heads.
You know what? I've got another bottle in my room. It might be a bit quieter.
Friday. A veil must perforce be drawn over the rest of the night's proceedings. Perforce, because I can't remember anything that happened. But the unforgiving reflection of the hotel mirror at first light this morning, revealing me on the bed, tenderly cradling Kate's empty bottle of Jack Tar rum, showed that although events had taken a regrettable turn, it was certainly not a debauched one. Not for the first time, it seems, I had made an excuse and fallen asleep. Meanwhile, Britain's darling of the big waves slumbered peacefully out on the balcony, the rain hammering down on her duvet. Anxious to protect my co-author's reputation, I tiptoed from the room and returned to my own.
Hello.
Ah, Mary! Hello! How lovely to, How long have you been here?
I've just arrived. You sounded so miserable, I thought I'd come and see you.
Oh, that's lovely of you. I've just been for a swim.
Your hair's dry.
Yes, they weren't open yet. It's such an infuriating place.
Should we go in?
Yes, of course, yes. They've made the bed. That's very efficient. I was only gone for 5 minutes.
Efficient and infuriating. Oh, they turned the corner of the loo rolls over too.
Yes, why do they do that? And why are there always two of them? Anyway, make yourself at home. Let's see what we've got. Slice of malt loaf.
No, I think I'll just go.
Really?
Look, I don't want to know where you've been or who you've spent the night with.
Right, look, would it help matters if I said I'd slept with a bottle of Jack Tar rum?
Look, I know I've got no claims on you, but I don't want to be a character in a Whitehall farce.
Oh, no, Mary, please don't go. I mean, apart from anything else, we're the only two people in the building old enough to understand that reference.
Oh, thank you.
Look, I'm telling you, it's all completely innocent. Yes. Oh, Kate.
You left your shoes in my room.
Yes, he does that. Excuse me. Also sandals, socks and sometimes his shirts. Don't iron them. Slippery slope.
Mary!
Right, Kate, can you put your arm round him?
Oh,
that's nice.
What? Like.
Who is this?
Come on in.
Okay, maybe a little kiss on the cheek?
What?
Thank you very much. You've had the pleasure of listening to me, Jazz Milvain, on trumpet, Frank on drums, Cliff on bass, and blowing the jug, the man the Sunday Express is calling Captain Birdseye, Mr. Ed Reardon.
Well, all I can say is she must have been gagging for it. Yeah, 10 weeks at sea, any port in a storm, isn't it?
The ocean can do funny things to people. I remember when we filmed the Dolphin trilogy, the crew were acting like ferrets. We're only in a tank.
Yes, could we drop this subject, please?
No, Oh, it's the biggest thing to happen to this band since Vernon found out his Thai bride had a todger.
I would have thought mentioning us in my last BAFTA acceptance speech.
Oh, yeah. No, impressive effort, though, Ed. No nookie for years, now double bubble in a week.
Oh, wait, here we go. Domestic grief on the port bow.
Wait, Mary, hello. Let me get you a drink.
No, really, I've just come to give you these clothes back. And your key. I put some Ajax in there too to help you deep clean the bath.
Thank you. Please let me give you the money for...
Ed. See you.
Look, Mary, I don't know what happened about those pictures, except that I've been set up in some way I don't fully understand. Mary!
Wasting your breath, mate.
I'd have a look in that bag. Check she hasn't taken the scissors to your smalls. It's what happened to me.
Yeah, I'm sure I recognise that woman. Who is she?
Mary Potter. She writes detective novels.
Ah, yes. I tried to buy the rights to them. Inspector Watkinson or something. Could have made her a fortune, but she's a very difficult customer.
Maybe she wanted to hang on to the integrity of the character.
Ah, doing the crossword, that was it. What a thrilling 200 episodes that would have been. Right. Back to work.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, Ping.
Hi, Ed. It's so brilliant. Richard and Judy want you to go on the show with Kate and talk about how your romance blossomed while you're 50,000 miles apart and how you're emailing each other, and it's like one of those great literary love stories like, I don't know, 85 Charing Cross Road.
84, you're thinking of the sequel, and there is no romance between me and Kate.
But it's in the papers. They're all picking it up.
Well, there you are. That proves there's no romance.
Yes, there is, Ed. There has to be. Because if there isn't, they'll find out there's a romance between Kate and her friend.
This friend would be female, would it? I mean, she, of course.
And if the Jack Tar Rum people find out about it, there'll be no sponsorship for our next trip.
I don't suppose Tubing Solutions UK would be too delighted either. Not exactly the solution they had in mind.
That's why we had to take that picture of you. There's a lot at stake here. Kate's career, serialisation in the Mail on Sunday.
So the subtext of this is that she's a more important client than I am.
There's no subtext, Ed. That's it. You're the beard. And you might want to think about trimming it and maybe getting rid of some of those bits of food in it.
Oh, thank you, Ping. Insult to injury, just when I need it most.
It's all for your own good, Ed.
Really? So, how do you see my new career as a beard developing?
Till after the paperback. Then she might come out if we can find the right sponsor. Forklift Truck Company, Hepton Bridge Whole Foods. So when can we have the first after-dinner speech?
I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. Maybe take some advice.
Yeah. Do you want Max Clifford's number? Or why not ask your cat? He'll tell you when he's getting hungry.
Hello?
Hello.
Just wondering if you'd seen G2 this morning.
Why, is there another picture of you in there?
No, just the usual farrago of asininity.
Oh. Well, I've got to do my lengths.
Just a minute. Let me explain why there isn't a photo of me with Kate. I've decided to put a stop to all this.
All what?
I'll tell you if we can swim a length together.
Oh, right.
The whole thing was an agent subterfuge. And I would... You couldn't go a bit slower, could you?
You know you could make a lot of money telling that story.
Yes, I suppose I could. If I was prepared to hire Max Clifford as my publicist and go on reality television, enjoy a TV ramble with Janet Street Porter, all the other compulsory activities of modern celebrity. Not anymore, though. I'd sooner work at the post office.
But you already do work at the post office.
No, I mean do more shifts, not just over Christmas.
Well, it's good if it means you're not going to do any more of those non-books.
I only do them to stay alive. They may not run to 35 editions, but they supply a demand.
I know.
All right for you, looking down on it.
I'm not looking down on it. I just think you could do something better.
Oh, do you? I have been a professional writer for 33 years. I do book after book, script after script. They may not meet Inspector Wilkinson's lofty literary standards, but at least I get on with it, and I deliver them on time, and I don't just lie in the bath worrying about damn incomprehensible anagrams and being precious when directors want to make me a fortune.
Precious?
You could have made millions out of Inspector Wilkinson, but no.
you'd rather have the smug satisfaction of not demeaning yourself by letting him go on national television. Which, I remind you, is still the best in the world.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
There are other writers trying to complain in this pool.
Well, they can have it to themselves.
And you know what I was thinking? As yet another ginormous wave threatened to carry away the, shall we say mainsail? Police dinner, better keep it simple. Carry away the mast. All I could think of was my fiancée. Not now. My fiancée. And would we ever again be able to snuggle up in front of the telly with a nice tot of Jack Tar rum?
Hello, Ed. Mary. After you said your piece this morning, which I thought was rather splendid, actually, it caused a few big waves in the pool, you'll be pleased to hear. You left your goggles behind after you squelched off. Shall I bring them round and maybe we could go to the pub or something?
Well now, Elgar, should we be professional, carry on writing this? Or shall we press delete and go out to the pub with Mary and hope she's got enough money to buy a drink? What do you think? Right.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, with Stephanie Cole, John Fortune, Simon Greenall, Sally Hawkins, Mel Hudson, Martin Hyder, Philip Jackson, Rita May, Geoffrey McGivern, Sam Pamphilon and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nichols. The producer was Dawn Ellis.